Hello, Rumland here, and welcome back to another Sir Spooks reaction. On this one, we're going to be reacting to Sir Spooks' 5 scary videos that will make sleep impossible. Let's go ahead and get right into the video, shall we? Like always, the original will be linked in the description, and a link to Sir Spooks' main YouTube channel will also be in the description.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads.
You heard him, guys. Link in the description.
I have a goal of reaching 1 million subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you could help me get there. Alright, let's begin.
Number 5.
This first video comes to us from the wildly popular Ghost subreddit and was posted by a user named Raj the Casper. The video in question shows what appears to be an ordinary office workplace, but in just a few moments, this seemingly innocent video turns into something sinister.
That's considered an ordinary office workspace?
The footage seems to have been taken during the middle of the day during a busy hour, in which several employees can be seen huddled around a desk together, discussing something work-related. However, if you look carefully right about here, you should be able to make out something rather odd, to say the least. Take a look.
Odd other than the kid? Okay.
Did you see it? If not, you're not alone, as many other commenters on Reddit said that they had to watch the video multiple times over in order to see what was so strange about this video. Right here, the drawer beneath the helmet on the left appears to open all by itself. The uploader of this video says that this office has had drawers and cabinets randomly opened by themselves for years. So this isn't something new that's been going on at the OP's workplace. Let's just hope that whatever creepy spirit is roaming around this office will soon grow tired of the antics and float away to someplace else.
Okay, so on that one, the strangest thing I found in that video was that there was a kid walking around in the workplace. That sort of stuff normally isn't looked well upon, especially since anything that happens to the kid is responsible on the business owner. As for the drawer, there might be another kid in there. I don't know if that's a cabinet or just like a desk with a drawer in it or something. So, and even then, even if not, you can still open it in other ways. Just looking at the drawer alone, it can be reproduced pretty easily. It wouldn't be that hard. Hell, it could even be the extra weight on top of it forcing the drawer open, depending on how fidgety it is. Let's go ahead and get right back into it. Weird to see a kid in the office, and that was a weird office. It looked more like a break room.
I wish I had Dave, today's sponsor, when my car started making weird sounds. I knew it was time to get it repaired, but you know how daunting that can be. Just like car repairs, many unexpected bills can come out of nowhere. That's why I love Dave. Dave is the banking app that's leveling the financial playing field. When you download Dave, you could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. No credit check, no late fees. It's part of Dave's Extra Cash account. Advance the money you need with no interest and then settle up later. Extra Cash gives you more money to buy groceries, fill the tank, and pay rent, without having to wait for your next paycheck. It's time to remove extra stress with Extra Cash. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to make their finances easier. In fact, Dave has helped its members avoid over $2.5 billion in overdraft fees since 2017. So if you're in a pinch, get the help you need by downloading Dave. Download Dave today at dave.com/spooks. That's dave.com/spooks. You could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave. No credit check, no late fees. Download the Dave app now or go to dave.com/spooks. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Eligibility criteria and instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve, member FDIC. Thank you, Dave, for sponsoring today's video.
Okay, guys, as you heard, his paid advertisement, well, his paid sponsor, whatever you want to call it, Dave.com, basically a payday advance place. Personally, I do not recommend doing something like that in case you, well, unless you absolutely have to. You should never borrow money unless the purpose of the money you're borrowing is to make more money. So basically getting loans to like buy a property which you'll then rent out or something like that, go for it. However, borrowing money to like buy something that's just a luxury or something like that, just save up the money and buy it after you save up the money. By then they might even have something better for you to buy than what you originally intended to. Now, if it's something important, like you need to pay your rent or you need to pay your power or something like that, then by all means, I'd recommend it. But if it's just for a luxury item, something you don't actually need, don't spend money you don't have. Best just to save up the money and wait. And as I said before, by then they might have something better out, or it might be cheaper by then. So, but again, if you do end up needing it for like an emergency, Dave.com/spooks.
When you think of a school, you most certainly think of a place in which students can attend and learn new things and make new friends. School is supposed to be a happy and safe environment, but unfortunately, seeing as how we live in a gigantic and oftentimes unpredictable world, that is not always the case, as evidenced by this YouTube video. Posted by Maya Alexia Burgos Fernandez on June 14, 2015, the footage in question shows a couple of guys wandering around the premises of an unidentified school in the middle of the day, only to make a seriously baffling discovery.
Sentí como golpean, culiao. ¿Qué onda, chavo? Yo, eso, culiao. ¿Qué onda con ese chavo?
So many people try so hard to get out of school. Oh, let me. I'll do it when I pause.
Mira, boludo. Dale. Corre, dale.
Yeah, right.
¡Estás loco, culiao!
On the ground is an extremely small-looking creature that appears to move around in an odd manner.
It's somebody who's
including
crouching.
the uploader himself, seem to think that this is none other than a duende. For those who are unfamiliar, a duende is a humanoid figure of folklore comparable to dwarves, gnomes, or leprechauns. In Spanish, duende originated as a contraction of the phrase dueño de casa, or duende casa, effectively master of the house, or perhaps derived from some similar mythical being of the Visigoth or Swabian culture, given its similarity with the tomte of the Swedish language, conceptualized as a mischievous spirit inhabiting a dwelling. Duende or not, let's just hope that whatever this creepy creature is, it'll leave the kids at this school alone.
Okay, guys, that one is pretty obvious. It's a person, most likely one of their friends, who's crouching down with their arms wrapped around their legs. They then hop. Anybody who's had friends and played around as kids has seen something like that. It should be pretty obvious what it is. Excuse me, because last time I was doing a game, I had to turn down my gain for the main audio, so I'm going to turn that back up to 1. If you think it was better at like -3 like I had it, instead of -1 like it is now, let me know and I'll move it down to -3. Okay, let's get back to the video. But yeah, that's just somebody hugging their legs and hopping around. It's pretty obvious. And their nonchalant attitude when they first saw it, yeah, it's their friends. I wouldn't recommend doing that to somebody if you're a stranger, because if that was me and my group of friends and you did something like that, you'd probably get your ass beat. We wouldn't be running away, we'd be running at you. We might be
This next video was published to the highly popular High Strangeness subreddit, which is essentially one big collection of all sorts of photos, videos, and stories relating to the paranormal,
yeah, we might be scared of
UFOs,
random
ancient cultures,
sounds,
cryptozoology, anomalies, and other strange things. Posted by Truth is Fiction YT, the eerie footage, filmed in Colorado, shows what appears to be a massive hill with seemingly nothing out of the ordinary going on there. But a closer look will show you that there's something very fascinating about this particular piece of footage.
I wouldn't call that a massive hill.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down. Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
What are they on?
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
Nah, it's taking a
Yeah, let me
poop.
see your camera, I'll do it.
As the story goes, Stetson Parker and his spouse Shannon traveled throughout Colorado in honor of their 10th wedding anniversary. They climbed aboard the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad, a historic train that, according to its website, provides historic and entertaining rides. However, what the Parkers witnessed from that train's final car wasn't promoted online. The couple thinks they have seen Bigfoot, the most elusive of all creatures. 33-year-old Mr. Parker said that he's definitely a believer now. A tall, brownish creature can be seen walking and squatting in the video, which was captured by a fellow passenger and uploaded to the internet by Mr. Parker. Afterwards, the creature disappears into its surroundings. The video is grainy because it is close-up and magnified. Mr. Parker stated that the creature didn't appear human to him. He remarked,
How's that
quote,
not
"It
human?
didn't move like a person.
Yes,
it
it
looked
was.
more like an ape, but didn't walk like an ape so much." He continued by saying that the creature's hands reached its knees and that its arms appeared too long to be human. Quote,
Yeah, but look
"It
at
didn't
where
look like
the-
anything I've ever seen before," Mr. Parker said. "I don't think it was a hoax, and if it was a really good one." End quote.
Yeah, no, it
As the video
wasn't.
gained international media attention, more theories started to surface. It could have been a bear. The most typical option would have been a man dressed in a ghillie suit, a type of camouflage gear that aids in an outdoorsman's ability to blend in with his surroundings. Mr. Parker questioned, though, why someone would be wearing a ghillie suit during the height of the elk hunting season. Any hunter who does that is guaranteed to get shot. It was also not carrying a weapon. So what do you think about this extraordinary video? Do you think that Parker actually saw Bigfoot that day?
No.
Or was this something else entirely? Be sure to let me know your theories in the comments below.
When the so-called creature crouches down, take a look at where it puts its arms on its legs. Normally, when you crouch down, you'll either put your hands or your wrist on your legs. If you take a look at it, the part of its arms that actually went up its leg is slightly up about the middle of the forearm. So yeah, obviously a man in a suit. He wasn't walking like any wild creature. He was pretty much walking upright. He turned and gestured like a human being as well. Completely human.
This next video was posted to the UFO subreddit by a user known as DHR2330, and it has been the topic of discussion online for the past few days since its initial upload. The footage in question was filmed somewhere in Colombia and captures a bright blue sky filled with tons of clouds. But if you look carefully, you'll see that clouds are not the only thing in the sky that day.
Okay. looks so fluffy.
En la TAM nos encanta ser parte de sus celebraciones. Por eso queremos felicitar a una princesa muy especial llamada Ana Sofía, quien se encuentra hoy cumpliendo años. Te deseamos muchas bendiciones y que seas muy feliz.
In case that piece of footage was a little bit difficult to see, there's also this stabilized version of the video here.
It's a bird. You can see the flapping of the wings.
Ser parte de sus celebraciones. Por eso queremos felicitar a una princesa muy especial llamada Ana Sofía, quien se encuentra hoy
Well,
cumpliendo
originally you were
años.
able
Te
to.
deseamos muchas
Not as easily
bendiciones y que
here.
seas muy feliz.
The flying object in question definitely appears to be something out of this world, and something about the way it moves looks very unnatural to me. A statement from the OP reads as follows, quote, "This is really all I know about this particular video. A passenger aboard a commercial airliner captured this footage while traveling from Bogota to Salento in Colombia. The video is very clear and crisp. What looks like your classic flying saucer is flying through the sky. I can't determine the distance of the craft or its size, but it is very clearly seen in the video. Also, I don't know what is being said by those observing this strange object." End quote. Does watching this video make you a little bit more of a believer? Do you think that this uploader managed to capture authentic UFO footage on camera? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, guys. When the UFO first comes into frame, you can see it flap its wings. After that, it basically extends them full out to glide the rest of the video. Now, UFOs, well, alien life, I believe in more than supernatural life. Because alien life is more probable, more possible. As for supernatural, as I said before, I'd have to see it to believe it. If I don't see it, I won't believe it. There's just too many other deals. Well, there's too many other give me a second. There's too many other explanations on the stuff it shows. I'd like it if it was real, but chances are they aren't. Now, aliens are most likely are not real. Rather, they got to a point where they could fly through space and arrive at Earth. That's a little more questionable because, let me put it this way. Out of all the life forms that have ever formed on this planet, how many other life forms have been able to develop any form of technology? Now just apply that. Well, since we developed the technology, other things really didn't have much chance of doing it because the second you get an advantage, you dominate. So basically, just imagine that on all the other planets. So, yeah, UFOs more likely. Whether they can actually get here and develop technology in space flight, it's possible, but less likely. I think you'd have a better chance of winning the lottery than alien life form. Well, than seeing an alien life form. Just to say. So let's go ahead and get to the next video. I do believe in aliens, though. I think there's aliens all over the place. Just, I don't think they're very advanced. Number 1.
This video was posted online to Reddit by a user by the name of Last Mammoth 895, who said that he had a weird experience and voice caught on video today. Let's delve into this story. A statement written from the uploader of the video reads as follows, quote, "I was at work today and my wife said something weird just happened. She sent me this video that captures movement when the dogs are barking, etc. She was emptying the dishwasher in the kitchen, which is in the other room about 20 feet behind the camera, and you may hear that at the beginning of the video. She only noticed the door open to the closet at first. I had my AirPods in when she sent me the video and heard the voice immediately.
That is
I
a weird
quickly
law.
realized she hadn't heard this yet, It definitely gave me chills. She's been really freaked out since I made her aware of it. I'm really pretty quick to explain away certain things that happen around the house, but these two happening right next to each other is too great to ignore. My first impression was the word Haya, but when I keep listening to it, I'm hearing Taya more and more. Let me know what you think you hear, or if I'm just losing it." End quote. So, let's have a look and have a listen.
Look how the dogs are wagging their tails.
By watching the video, it's clear that there is definitely something making noise, but it's unclear as to what exactly is being said. Is the spirit saying the name Taya, like what the uploader hears, or is something else being said? Either way, it's a terrifying case, and it's definitely not something that you would want to hear while relaxing at home one day.
I heard Aya. Is that like a name?
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I heard it saying Aya, but basically, it sounded like that audio was superimposed. It doesn't sound like it actually came from the thing, well, from the actual room, because pay attention to the whispering voice saying Aya, and then pay attention to the dog's barks. The dog's bark should be very loud, and the things shouldn't line up like that. If, well, depending on, they try to make it sound like a whisper, but if it came through that loud, well, then again, I do have a loudness equalizer on, so that might affect it some too. But if it came through that loud, I think she would have definitely heard it in the kitchen. Let's go ahead and get to the ending credits.
Video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
And the dogs looked really excited with how they were wagging their tails. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, as I said, links are in the description. Give Sir Spooks a sub, give him a like. He produces these videos and gives us stuff to react to together. Okay. Let's see what else. That's about it. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and call it here, and I will see you guys in the next reaction.